Hi, good morning everybody. Billy Borgia and Megan DePaulo here with VibeFlow Yoga, and we're excited to share with you several of our yoga videos for you so you can practice in the convenience of your own home. As you can see, we're practicing safe social distancing. We're about 8 feet apart, right Megan?
Yes.
Awesome. So I'm going to hand it over to Megan. Get ready to start your VibeFlow class.
All right, good morning, yogis and Billy. Let's get started in a comfortable child's pose. Welcome to your VibeFlow Foundations class. It's an all levels hatha class, appropriate for everyone without the chaturangas. For some of you, you're probably excited about that. From child's pose, big toes touch, knees spread to the wide edges of your mats. With the forehead on the earth, walk your hands out in front of you to the top of your mat. Hips sink back to your heel. Take an audible ha breath out through your mouth. Feel the belly press out and the rib cage expand with your next inhalation through the nose. Pause at the top of your inhale. Another exhale, ha, let the breath flow out. Awesome. 2 more times just like that. Breathe in through the nose. Let the belly press out. Feel the rib cage, the chest widen. Exhale, ha, breath out. With this last round, seal your lips, breathe in through your nose. Feel the belly, the rib cage, and the chest widen. Exhale through the nostrils this time. Ha sound flows out through the nostrils. Produce that oceanic wave-like Baby Yoda 11 Darth Vader sound in your breath. This breath, known as your victorious breath of yoga, is a controlled style of breath. While you maintain your lip seal, breathe in through your nose. Feel the belly press to the earth. Exhale through the nose. Let the ha sound flow out. This breath is a heat-building breath that'll allow you to bring more blood flow and oxygen to your muscles when you do move. But right now it slows the heart rate and allows you to tackle any mild anxiety or depression brought on by these crazy times. Throughout your practice, you can always come back to your child's pose to rest, to slow, or to cool off. And if at any time you need to release heat from the body, you can exhale ha out through the mouth. That'll cleanse the body and release the heat. Awesome. With your next inhale breath, slowly rise to all fours, tabletop position. As you stack your shoulders over your wrists, knees come directly beneath your hips. Be mindful if you do have your hands too close to the knees to walk your hands out. Press through all 10 fingers down and out through the palms. Inhale for cow, let the belly press to the earth. Roll the shoulders back, chin and tailbone draw up to the sky. Feel the belly press to the earth as you engage your core. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin to your chest as you press through the palms. Send your upper back high to the sky. Tailbone presses to your forehead. You feel free to tuck the toes under for an added stretch of the arches of the toes, or untuck if that feels better for the knees. Link it together. Inhale for cow. Belly down, chin and tail up. Exhale for cat. Chin to chest, tailbone presses forward. 2 to 3 more times on your own. Add any organic movements you may need. Lean to one side or the other. This posture allows the spine to build lubrication, protects the spine in movements of flexion and extension, forward folds and back bends. Pause in your cat pose here. With your next exhale breath, tuck your toes and draw your hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. Bike and pedal out your legs and shift the weight of your hips from side to side. Be mindful to allow the chin to fall away from the chest. Gaze is neutral in between your big toes. Take any organic movements once again that may support your body to get comfortable. Keep in mind at any time if downward facing dog does not serve you today in your body due to any injury or maybe recovery from surgery or whatnot, you can always take your tabletop position. Do what's best for your body. If you need to, you can bend the knees softly just to allow the hamstrings and the low back to slowly warm and open. Otherwise, work to straighten out your legs throughout your practice. With your next inhale breath, come high onto your tippy toes. Bend your knees and gaze forward. Step, float, or walk to the top of your mat. Ragdoll. Feet come nice and wide as your belly cascades over your thighs. Let the crown of your head go to the earth. Option to stay still or rock side to side. Pinkies can go to opposite elbow creases for a more relaxed approach, or fingertips can graze to the earth. Shift the weight forward and back side to side, and notice any stiffness or tightness that is built up from your slumber or from yesterday. Couple more breaths here. Take in mind that all of the poses that you do in the beginning of your class are all considered inversions, head below your heart, which means it slows down your heart rate, it slows down the stress, and actually puts endorphins back into your bloodstream to bring a sense of happiness. With your next exhale breath, fingertips to the earth, step your feet together to touch. It's really important to engage your core to protect the spine and slowly rise with an engaged core all the way up. At the top, the head thing is the last thing to lift. Shoulders up to your ears and then down towards the heels. Palms can face forward or bring your hands to heart center. Samasthiti, standing at attention. Close your eyes or softly gaze at the bridge of your nose. Take a couple breaths here as you slowly start to integrate in your intention for this morning. Breathe in, I am at peace. Exhale, seal it in and send it out. I am at peace. Regardless of what's happening on the outside, the chaos will always be there. Regardless of what happens on the outside, focus on how you can control what happens internally through your breath and how you manage your experience through each and every moment. Take one more breath here. Slowly blink your eyes open. Exhale, arms down to your sides. Prepare for Sun A. Inhale, mountain pose, Siddhasana. Also known as extended mountain. Reach your arms up overhead. Pinkies turn in and thumbs press to the back of your mat. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Firm your belly to your spine. Keep a soft quality to your knees. Avoid locking them out. Press through your ball mounts heels. Maybe even lift all 10 toes to feel the earth beneath you. Take one more inhale. Lift a little higher out of the earth. Exhale, side bend towards the right. Right fingertips down. Send the left arm up and overhead. Work to pull the bottom shoulder, that's the right shoulder, forward, and the top shoulder back and down into the socket. With every inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Every exhale, push the weight to the outside edge of the left foot and into the left hip. One more breath in. Exhale, deepen a little bit more in your side bend. And inhale, rise back up. Mountain pose. Exhale, other side. Side bend to the left, also known as half moon. Left fingertips press to the outside of the left thigh. Reach up and over. Adjust your shoulders and your hips. Create space between the rib cage, between the vertebrae. With every inhale, reach. Every exhale, bump your hip a little deeper. This pose helps to open up the lungs, especially if you have asthma or allergies. One more inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen. Inhale, rise, mountain. With your exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sit your hips back to your heels and reach your hands towards the back of the mat. Palms turn in. Press the palms together as if you were to squeeze a block behind you. This will help to turn on and engage your tricep muscles. Pull the belly up and into the spine. Feet can be together for more of a core challenge or hips width for better balance. With your next inhale, breath, straighten out your legs for back bend, Anuvattasana. Hips push forward. Lift through your heart as you puff up your chest and chin to the sky. Arms can remain straight to 90-degree angles, or hands to the small of the back. Let your elbows press together behind. There should be little to no weight on the low back to protect it. Take one more breath, puff the chest up and lift through the crown of the head. Next, exhale, hands to heart center or swan dive, forward fold. Get your belly to your thighs and your forehead towards your shins. Hands can either wrap to the backs of your calves for a more advanced variation, or to the earth out in front of you. Allow the shoulders to press up towards the sky as the crown of your head melts closer to the earth. This is an active pose, unlike child's pose. From your standing forward folds, pause here with one more exhale, pull a little tighter and deeper. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your palms in, fingertips or palms into the shins lightly or towards the earth if that's accessible. Draw the shoulders in line with the hips, 90-degree angle. As they say, it's like you can serve tea on your back and have a tea party. Or maybe even a game party right now, playing lots of games. Pull the shoulders back, take one more breath in, belly pulls up and in. For your power hatha transition, plant your palms to frame your right foot. Exhale, step back to a high lunge. Stack your right knee over your right ankle. Keep the halfway lift of your spine. Belly stays lifted off of your right thigh and pause here. With your next inhale breath, step back to a high plank pose. Right foot meets the left. You're welcome to add a core challenge. You can float the right leg if you like. Make sure the right heel aligns with the right shoulder and hip. If it's too high, it can cause low back pain in your SI joint. Take one more breath here. Push the earth away through the palms. Kneecaps and hips press up to the sky. Exhale, release the right leg down. Find your downward facing dog. Prepare to flow breath to movement. Take one more inhale breath. Push the earth away. Draw your hips high. Exhale, press your heels towards the back of the mat. Next inhale breath, come high on your tippy toes, gazes forward. Exhale, step or float, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, extended mountain. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, chair, plane, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, rise, full back bend. Hips forward, heart lifts. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and pause. Alternate your legs. Exhale, high lunge, step the right leg back this time and pause. Inhale to high plank, breathe here. And exhale, push the hips back to a downward facing dog. Pause here for 3 breaths. Feel the earth as you push into it. The hips draw high with your inhale breath. The exhale breath, the heels push down and back to the back of your mat. 2 more just like that. Next inhale breath, come high on your tippy toes, gazes forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, arms draw high. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend left. Good. Inhale, rise back up, mountain pose. Exhale, chair, airplane arms. Full inhale, back bend, hips forward, open your heart. Exhale, forward fold, hinge all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left leg back, high lunge and hold. Inhale, step back to high plank, feel free to float your leg. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in. Now that your blood is pumping and your heart is even more elevated with the heart rate, I encourage you just to take a moment, exhale through the mouth. Let the heat come out the mouth at any time you need it. Awesome, Billy. Next inhale breath, come high on your tippy toes. Gaze to the top of the mat, step or float to a standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to chair pose. As you sink your hips down, you can keep your feet hips width for better balance, or feet together again for that core challenge. Pull your belly up and in. Be mindful the knees do not protrude past the ankles, but you want to draw the knees directly over the ankles to stack so that you can see all of your 10 pretty toes. Don't worry if your pedicure is not on fleek, it's all right. No judgment here. Take one more breath in and lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, open, twist to the right. Left arm reaches forward, send the right arm back. Be mindful to pull your left knee back into space and press the right knee, right hip forward. The last part of this pose, lean your shoulders back so the right shoulder stacks over the right hip. If you need to, left hand reaches forward and right hand comes to the small of the back to support any shoulder injuries or shoulder discomfort. Inhale back to center and exhale, open twist to the left. Left arm reaches back, or option to the small of the back again to protect the shoulder. Adjust yourself. Pull the left knee forward. Pull the left shoulder back up over the left hip. This posture helps to wring out the spine of toxins and alleviates any stagnation throughout your whole entire spinal column. Take one more inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist and deepen. And inhale back to center. Exhale, chair plane. You've been here before. Hips down, arms reach back. Inhale, full back bend. Hips forward, heart lifts. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Crown of your head to toes. And your option with your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, step the right leg back, high lunge. Inhale to high plank. Oh, nice flow. I love it. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Gather yourself. As you prepare for your sun beast setup, it's really important to take your time in each pose. Hatha is about building 7 to 10 breaths in each posture, as much time as you have. Your next inhale breath, send the right leg high to the sky, 3-legged dog. A neutral 3-legged dog is where the big toe and the pinky toe face the earth. A quick way to get there is to rotate the right pinky toe to the mat. You can soften into your left knee if necessary. If your low back allows, you can exhale, take a scorpion tail, a 3-legged dog variation. Draw your right heel towards your left glute. Create knee circles, ankle circles, and hip circles to free up and unload the right psoas and groin muscle region. Inhale, re-extend the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Draw your chin to your chest, your forehead to your knee. Notice the hips remain high and the shoulders can come slightly past the wrist so you can come forward even more. Good. Inhale, re-extend, send the right leg high. Exhale, step it through to a high lunge and hold. As you stack the right knee over the ankle, pull the belly in towards the spine. Remain grounded in your back left ball mound. Reach forward and rise with your inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. As the shoulders pull back up over the hip space, keep in mind that your big toes face forward. The back leg remains strong and straight. You're always welcome to drop the back knee down if that serves you better for balance. With every inhale, crown of your head draws high with the fingertips. Every exhale, press the belly to spine. See if you can come deeper in your front knee lunge. Take one more breath here, breathe in. And with your next exhale breath, if it's accessible, hover and bend the back knee, double knee lunge, something we love to do at VibeFlow Yoga. Something that you can actually feel when the vibration plate is on. It helps to work your muscles in a way that a normal regular practice would not. Pulse it out, we're here for 3. Dime-sized pulses, we're here for 2. And 1, inhale, open up, warrior 2. Big toe faces forward, your back foot spins parallel to the back edge of your mat. Arms come wide, the length of the mat. If you need to, you can press the thumbs back to your heart space and realign your hands so they come straight. Gaze is forward. With your next exhale breath, extended side angle. Take the right elbow to the right thigh to rest. Very little to no weight. Left arm comes up high to the sky. This is known as a side angle pose. You're welcome to come into an extended side angle. That's when the left bicep comes to the ear. Fingertips can drip to the inside of the shin. Open up the chest. Pause here for just a breath. I'm going to show you what that view looks like from a mirror space. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Maintain your lunge. Send your left arm down. Your right arm comes high to the sky. Can you maintain your front knee lunge? If you look forward, you should be able to see your right big toe visible beyond your right knee. If not, push the right knee open to the right side of the mat behind you. Back leg stays firm, strong, and straight. Your next exhale breath, windmill your hands and plant your palms. Come to your high lunge and hold. Inhale to high plank, feel free to float the right leg. And exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Other side, inhale, send the left leg high to the sky, 3-legged dog. With your exhale breath, you can remain here or come into scorpion tail, 3-legged down dog variation. The left heel comes to the right glute. Imagine there's a permanent marker on the edge of the left knee making big circles. Good. Inhale, re-extend the left leg high. Turn the left pinky toe to the earth. Hug the inner thighs. Exhale, knee to nose. Chin to chest. Press your shoulders slightly past the wrists. Nice job, Billy. Inhale, re-extend high to the sky. And exhale, step through little to no sound high lunge. That's the key, core control. Pull the right hip forward and left hip back. Round through the feet. Reach your arms out in front of you. Inhale, reach, root and rise, crescent lunge. Again, if you need to, you can always drop it down to crescent moon, a modified variation to support balance and any low back injuries you may have right now. With every inhale breath, reach through the crown of the head and through your fingertips. And with every exhale breath, come deeper into your lunge. Be mindful if the back knee does start to bend, push the back leg up to the sky. With your next exhale breath, now bend the back knee. The right knee comes to the earth as much as you can lower it to the earth. Pause and pulse it out. We're here for 3. Inner thighs hug inwards, lean back for 2. And 1, inhale, open up to a warrior 2. Front heel to back, middle arch alignment. Or if you are traditional hatha, heel to heel is just fine as well. Gaze over the center of your fingers. Now from this space with the upper body, draw your right shoulder back up over the right hip space. You've heard that before in the open twist from chair. It's the same thing here. Where you look to is where you go. Breathe in, I am at peace. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. I am at peace. Maintain the lower body. Inhale, extended side angle. Left arm down or right arm high. Reach through your fingertips. You want to take extended full variation. Bicep comes to the ear. Reach forward towards the front of the mat. Every inhale breath through the crown of your head and fingertips to reach to the sky. Every exhale breath, press to the inside of your inner thigh. Open up your chest towards the sky, towards the beautiful sun that's hiding right now. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm down, send the left arm high to the sky. The focus here is the front knee lunge, less of a back bend. So place a little bit of weight on the back thigh or take a half bind where you wrap your right hand around to the left hip crease. Every inhale, reach up and back. Every exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Pull your back right hip slightly forward. Pause here. Next exhale breath, transition into your high lunge. Plant your palms. Inhale, step it back to high plank and hold. And exhale, push it back to a downward facing dog. Prepare to flow breath to movement. The breath that I encourage you or suggest for you is just that, simply a suggestion. Take as many breaths as you need to move in each and every pose. Next inhale breath, come high on your tippy toes. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to chair. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, back to center chair pose. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, back to center chair pose. Exhale, chair plank. Inhale, back bend. Hips forward, heart lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and left leg steps back, high lunge. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Let your heart rate slow. Commit back to this moment. I am at peace with your inhale. Exhale, I am at peace. Inhale, right leg high when you're ready. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step it through, high lunge. Little to no sound. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, double knee lunge. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Full exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, palms plant, come to your high lunge. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Slow your heart rate. Come back to the moment. Next inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, crescent. Exhale, double knee lunge. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Full inhale in reverse warrior. Maintain your lunge in the front knee. Exhale, plant your palms to a high lunge. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just the legs this time. Take a breath in, send the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, crescent. And exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, open warrior two. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, plant your palms high lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, even higher. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise to crescent. Exhale, bend your back knee. Inhale, open warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, palms plant, high lunge. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Slowly come down to your knees and pause. Take a couple of breaths. Thank you so much for joining myself and Billy this morning for your Foundations Flow. Stay tuned to our YouTube channel to see other awesome classes. And you can also follow us on social media as well. We have a Facebook and Instagram page. I'll see you on the mat soon. Thank you so much.